Okay, today we are going to talk about the measurements of sound pressure levels. Today we are going to compare three things by using a sound level meter. So first we are going to measure the in the room sound pressure level. So let's not speak. Okay, we lock it. It's about 36 dBSPL. And very quiet, nothing going on. We can stay here for a very long time, no problem. Very quiet and nothing distracting. And this is hold button. When we press the hold button, it just take an instantaneous measurement of the sound pressure level right now. If we unhold, it's going to change because I'm speaking. The sound pressure level is varying between 50 to 70. You can see that if I stop speaking, then the measurement come back to about 36. And of course, we can see the instantaneous max and instantaneous mean. If I press mean value, basically lock the mean value in the past some time. And of course, we can measure the maximum value in the past time frame. So there's a max value here. You can see that. Okay, so this is the sound pressure level in the room. So this is about a mile from the freeway. So you can see that if I'm not speaking, the sound pressure level, let's wait. Let's lock it. So the measurement of the noise level outside the room is about 53 dBSPL. Let's do 3 times. This time is 55 dBSPL. Do another one, that's 53. So we could average 3 to get a measurement of the current sound pressure level. Again, this is about a mile from freeway, so the noise is a little bit high than average. I'm going to turn on the carpet cleaner. I rented this carpet cleaner today from Home Depot and use all day to clean the carpet in the room. And now I finished my work. I'm curious how much it will show up here if I use a sound level meter to measure the carpet cleaner. Okay, of course everybody knows it's just a rental device. I don't know how noisy it is, and the way we use it is just to put the detergent into the container and just pour back on the carpet, and that's it. So now I finished my work and I want to do a measurement. I first put on a pair of headphones to protect my hearing, so that I'm not exposed to the high noise level. This is my habit. Whenever I do any high noise or high sound level measurement, before that, I always wear a pair of headphones. This is not the regular pair of headphones for music. This is the headphone for protection of ears. Okay, let me wear that. Okay, so we are going to push the button. We're going to push the on button to the on. can see that the noise from the carpet cleaner is about 92 dBSPL, which is above 85. We know that 85 is a threshold for being dangerous. This 85 is defined by OSHA from US government. The Department of Labor define a regulation to control the workplace noise level. And they define the 85, any place that has a noise above 85 should have a plan to protect the hearing of their workers. So you can see that this is definitely above 92. So if it's above 92, I think we cannot do it more than 4 hours a day. So that's the upper limit that we can use this vacuum cleaner without a ear protection. Okay, so don't do it over 4 hours a day. That's like maximum exposure time. We are allowed to use it because it's so noisy. And if we just ignore that, it may potentially permanent damage our inner ear, so that we have kind of some level of hearing loss in addition to our current situation if we use this carpet cleaner for more than 4 hours a day. Okay, that's based on the regulation on the OSHA website from Department of Labor. Okay, that's something we want to avoid. Okay, so to be accurate, let's do it again. And we want to measure 3 times and do average. So this time is a little bit lower. It's 89.3 dBSPL. So that's still above 85. So again, anything close to 90, remember it's maximal allowable time is 4 hours. Okay, so do stay 4 hours with this, no more than that every day. So next day you can do another little bit more. That's fine, but every day the limit is 4 hours. Okay, when it is when the sound level pressure goes above 90, like 95, 100, and the time we allow to stay with that particular situation is shorter and shorter. So the details can be seen on the website of OSHA. Okay, so that's one more measurement. Let's do the last one. Let's turn it on. Hold it. This is again about 91 dBSPL. So on average, the level of this particular sound generation device, I would call it a sound generation device, is about 90 to 91 dBSPL, which is quite noisy, by the way. So let me take off my headphones and put it away. So you can see that the measurement is 91. That is called very noisy, and it's also potentially damaging to our inner ears. So we know that when we have exposure to very noisy environment, we may potentially damaging our inner ear cells. Those are inner hair cells and outer hair cells. So once damaged, there's no way to recover. No medicine, no surgery, no way. So so those are our critical hearing cells, right? We don't want to damage them. And remember that one-time exposure for example, I use this device for 8 hours per day, then I can damage part of those hearing cells permanently. Some portion of them can be died forever. So that's a critical thing. So I advocate preventive care. So I think it's preventive. The hearing loss, particularly the noise-induced hearing loss, is preventive if we know how to prevent. That's very important to know beforehand, not afterhand, because afterhand it's already happened, damage is already there. It's very difficult to recover. So you can see that if average 3 times is still above 90, that's something we are aware of. And you can see that regular environment is okay. In the home, it's about 36. Outside the home, it's about between 50 to 60 dBSPL. That's fine. You can stay as long as you like. That's not a problem. But for this particular carpet cleaner, it's pretty noisy, and don't overwork yourself, and don't think your ears are tough. That's not the case. Now our inner ear has a cochlea, which is a critical organ that convert the sound from air conduction to the nerve, like sparks, basically auditory nerve sparks. So that critical thing is pretty, I would say, tender. So if somehow damaged by the over stimulation by this high sound pressure level, that's a lifelong potential disability. So that can impact our communications, our career choices, our social like isolation, and even our achievement somehow could be impacted. So it's very important to know that beforehand and to take protection necessary. It's not big deal. This is less than $100, and you can buy it anywhere. So you can provide good protection against this kind of very noisy environment. Not just this, but also other environments, like if you listen to music, we know that if we have a phone or music player, if we maximize volume, the level can reach as high as 105 dBSPL, which we should pay much attention to, right? So if we put the high volume, the maximum volume on a phone, a computer, or iPad, or music player, any kind, it cannot listen more than 1 hour. Right. That's also you can see that website information from OSHA, and pay attention beforehand. And we know that this past decade pretty bad for teenagers. They are 15% worse than the previous 10 years, just because they have more exposure to loud, high volume music and noise. That's very unfortunate. And it's another sad part is it's pretty much 100% preventable if we know the facts, not afterwards, but beforehand. So that's why I think it's important to be aware of what we are dealing with and know the rough idea about the noisy environment, and don't use any noisy device. So if are not sure, and play safe, right? Wear protection, and you can work as long as you like, not a problem. And if you don't wear protection, be aware of for example, this particular device, don't use over 4 hours a day. Okay, and there are other noisy part, like other devices we can use, like a wood cutter, and other very noisy device, like let's say vacuum cleaner, right? So those are pretty noisy, and you can think it as a rule that don't use about 4 hours, right, to play safe. And because not everybody has a sound pressure level meter, right? So you don't have to buy one, but you know the idea, right? So it's always good to play safe, because there's no way to regret and to undo the damage. Right? So that's the thing. There's no damage control for the hearing loss that's introduced by the high noise. So that's pretty much what I have today. So today we measure 3 things in the room, outside room, and we compare those 2 measurements with the noise from carpet cleaner. And okay, I'm going to return this carpet cleaner to Home Depot, and this is Mr. Harris. I'm an advocate for preventive care for ears and brain and nose, throats. So that's what I believe, right? So try to protect them beforehand and to avoid any potential damage. So that I wish you all can have a very happy life, a very healthy hearing too. So that's my sincere wish. If you like the video and you think it's valuable to you, feel free to like or subscribe. Your support is motivating me a lot. Thank you very much again. I'll talk with you about hearing health next time. Bye bye.